Do love me a Milo ice cream cup. That is some good stuff. Some absolute good stuff. Okay, we are live on YouTube, guys. If you want to jump on over, feel free. I'll go over there pretty shortly. So, yeah, don't think we'll be on here for as long as normal. But, yeah, if you got any questions, you too, mate. Thanks, Lily. Yes, I will enjoy the Milo, mate. I definitely will, bro. Good stuff. Hey, thanks for all your questions. Thanks for your comments, guys. I appreciate the support. I've got my video up on YouTube at the moment. It's got a couple of league codes for SuperCoach Finals. So if you want to get involved in that, yeah, feel free to. That is an outrageous comment. I'm going over to YouTube, my guys. So, yeah, chat to you then. If I don't, have a good week. Cheers, guys. Hello, YouTube. What's happening? Let's get ourselves set up here. Finals footy, hey? Finals footy. Oxy, what's going on? If you've just come over from TikTok, we do go through each question at a time. So if you do chuck in a bit of a comment, just be patient with Shorty. We'll get there. Hello, shit. How are we? Just watched your new video and didn't realize how much you really knew ball. As a society, should all hate on little Ranger kids. That's reckless. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Peyton's here. What's going on, Peyton? How are you? Luke, oh, hello, Shorty. How are you? I'm good, mate. How are you? How nervous are you for the game on Friday night? It's going to be massive. Everyone needs to be tipping or seems to be tipping, which is understandable. Yeah, I'm feeling nervous. No doubt about it. Like, I mean, I do genuinely think we're in pretty good form and should be right, but it's tough. Like, Brisbane are going to be tough. Finals is nerve-wracking, so there's a lot on the line. But, yeah, what do you reckon? Do you think we can get up? How are you, mate? Oh, Zach, what's happening? Yeah, I bet you did, mate. I bet you did. Hey, you were bullying me, man. Come on. You're cooked, mate. Peyton's back. What's happening, mate? Don't be mean to my boyfriend. Oh, jeez. Look, Zach, come on, man. He was bullying me first, I swear to God. Look, how do Gold Coast do in their first final? Good to see David Swallow get a game and finally play in a final and tipping Brisbane. No, I'll be tipping Geelong, mate, but I think Gold Coast will lose. Like, I do think the Dockers will get it done at home. But, yeah, I mean, if they get that midfield up and running, it's going to be, like most games, will be won and lost in the midfield. But it's definitely both teams' strengths, that's for sure. Never. Hawksy, what's your league code again? Yeah, mate. Let me find it. I've got a couple of leagues. I thought it was head-to-head, so I didn't... So I made a couple, but it's just entry sort of as you go. So we'll just all be in one big league, really. Going well, says Luke. Can't wait for finals. What I was meant to say was everyone seems to be tipping Brisbane. Do they really? Okay. No, not even biased. Like, I genuinely feel like with a few injuries for Brisbane, it is at the MCG. I know they play it well, but I'm feeling okay about it. I do think we'll get the win. We're on call right now. Oh, geez. They're ganging up on me now, these guys. Gee whiz, I tell you. Mate, Zach, it's past your bedtime, mate. You too, Peyton. You know, you better jump into bed, guys. Don't want to be late for school, my friends. Shave your beard. Look, we're going straight to HR, guys. This harassment, this bullying, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. Nah, that's a Kahoot code. Just chuck it in, man. Come on. Harry, g'day, short staff. Looking forward to Friday, mate. Will you be making the trip up and doing the Fed Square walk? Won't be doing the walk, mate, but I definitely will be going to the game. So, how about you? What are your plans? But yeah, I'm keen, mate. Just nervous, but also excited, bro. Luke, to be honest, all the finals apart from Freo v Gold Coast, I'm finding really hard to tip. And yeah, it has definitely been like such a tight season with the top 9 sides. So probably not a shock, is it, that it is hard to tip? But there's often always an upset, but I feel like there's a few genuinely even kind of games. So, Zach, no, bedtime is 10:30. Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about this the other day, didn't we, mate? We did. Yes, Jeffy boy's going, mate. Jeff's going along. He got us the tickets, which we love. If it rains, I'm in trouble. But guess who's back, Bernie? Golf. What's happening, mate? How are you? Good to see you. Peyton, mine is whenever I want, so I only go to sleep at like 3 a.m. Oh gosh, mate. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get. I couldn't. I ended up sleeping on the couch last night. I just could not fall asleep. But Josh, hey Shorty, I'll also be going to the game on Friday, and I'm pumped that the Saints are finally recruiting good quality players. Yeah, no, they're getting active, aren't they? Which, as a Saints fan, I'm sure that's all you can ask for, is that they're getting aggressive, trying to get some big names, and yeah, that'll definitely help them. Harry, heading up with the old man and my grandparents, all diehard Cats fans, and can't wait. Hopefully, they can get up because it's my B-day tomorrow. And bonus points, bonus if the Pies lose. Yeah, 100%. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow, mate. And yeah, fingers crossed, Pies lose and the Cats win. What a perfect week, hey? But yeah, it'll be a huge crowd. Like, there's not many games you go to. Like, finals just hit different. Like, even a big home and away game, yeah, there's a bit of nerves, a bit of meaning, but there's always next week where, yes, there'll be a next week if we lose, but there's just so much at stake. There's so much on the line if we can win. It just sets you up. Zach, can you buy me tickets to the granny, please? Well, if I just have a spare $500, well, you know I can't buy you stuff, mate. But I'll be doing well myself to get a finals ticket in the granny. Bernie, it's time. That's loose content, bro. I think you're a funny man, mate. You know we're housemates, bro. Come on now. Daniel Toasty tomorrow. I'm at Greece all day. We're actually only doing the Toasties at Brekkie Club, I've been told. Bit controversial, but I can certainly sort you out with some food throughout the day, because it will be a big day. Come find me, or I'll possibly drop in, and I think I'll be watching you guys at lunch anyway. So apparently you've got a bit of a performance. Luke, I expect the margin will be in single figures, which will be elite in Cats v Lions. Yeah, it'll be scary, mate. There'll be some scary moments. Yeah, still hurting from last year, so I hope we get them back. Matt, what's your SuperCoach Finals team? Yeah, fair play, mate. We have backline. I've gone double giants. We've got Lockie Ash, Lockie Whitfield. Midfield, Jordan Dawson, Matt Rowell, Max Holmes, Darcy Cameron, Ruckman, Riley Thilthorpe, Graham Myers in the forward line. And I've got Nick Dacos as my flex. So, yeah, that's how we're shaping up, mate. Luke, can Langers get me seats in the Cats BNF, Shorty? I think it's pretty sure it's a over 18 event. I think it's like licensed with the alcohol and stuff. So I'm not sure. But yeah, you'd have to probably go through the club for that one, mate. Hawksy Saints list manager going crazy. His latest big move is signing up his son. Oh, is this Silvani, was it? Yes, I know. Peyton, but Daniel, technically I'm not at school because I am meant to be at the Gordon, but instead I have to rehearse all day. Yeah, it's a big day. So technically I'm not in class. So you can make me a toasty, please. I'll see what I can do, mate. I think sometimes things change at school where, you know, if we're running a bit low on certain things, or the prank war has begun, my guy. Hey, buddy. How you doing out there, guys? Come and play. That is actually fucking scary, bro. Look at this. Look at this freak. Do you want to come in and play, buddy? If I don't make it to work tomorrow, you know where to find me. Guys, what's wrong? Where's your shower head, boys? One moment. Give me a moment. Load, for God's sake. One moment, guys. Come on, bro. Give me one moment, guys. We could be under attack here. Ah. Hello, Cat.
Hello.
We could be under attack. He's at my window. Where are you? Lock all exits. We must bunker down. Get the door jammer. Goodbye. And hello, Jack. I know you're on my live. Okay. All right. Things are tense, guys. The stakes were just up. VC and C options, Harry. I'm going Dawson for the C. And I actually quite like Rao as the VC. So that could be the way I go. But yeah, definitely open to ideas as well. Josh is tipping the Crows, Lions, Hawks, and Freo. The Hawks, hey, that's interesting. That'd be a bit of an upset. No, I'm not going to the best and fairest, mate. No, I wish I was. One day I will, but it's bloody expensive. One moment. Stay back, boy. Stay back. No, you don't get to come in. No, this is a no entry. Nah. Yeah, I'm live. There is no truth. Look at this. What a fucking freak. Talk to me through my window if you want, boy. Truth is not on. Under no circumstances, let him in.
You stole my cutlery. And then you were mean to me in the group chat, so no way.
You shouldn't have messed with me, Jack. Jack, come and talk to me. This man's in my window. He's a freak. You still there, Cat? Ah! God, you're fucking... Look at... That genuinely scared me. Jesus Christ. What do you want? Hey, man. How you been? No. Where's Jordan? No, he's not. You wouldn't come around here without a plan. What's that? I know how you got him. Why would I tell you? Huh? I thought it was too obvious. Otherwise, you would have shut it. Huh? Do you know how I got into your house? How? Bondi? Really? Did I? Interesting. Not entirely true.
What did you do?
We have a rat. Bondi. You want to join forces and just prank Bondi? Or? Bronte would kill us, bro. That is a freaky mask, I'm not going to lie. Where'd you get that? All right, well, just got to go live, man. So, nah, we can go for breakfast on Saturday. I cannot let you into the house. Huh? What do you mean you're too poor? Nah, it would be good to see you. Are you watching the footy Saturday night? Yeah. I thought it was Dills. Yeah, easy. Nah, I'd love to let you in, man, but unfortunately I can't. See you, Kat. Stay safe out there.
Sweet dreams.
You look good in that mask. Kind of scary. I must go now. I'm sorry.
We're coming back when you don't expect.
Did you enjoy my prank, though?
Oh, I actually able to upgrade things, so didn't worry.
Did you enjoy the other things, though?
Already upgraded.
All of it?
It's all fixed.
Interesting. Interesting.
Heater remote, air fryer, PlayStation controller, headset from the PC, shower head, all sorted.
That's good. You got most of it then. That's good.
Sure, Jordan's eye mask.
It smells good. Nah, hey, I'll see you around.
Your box done as you think.
Call Neighborhood Watch, guys. Call Neighborhood Watch. Look. Hey, Shorty. How you going? Nick Dacos carrying a bit of an injury. Not sure about him for finals. I'm thinking for forwards. Shea Bolton, Cameron. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I did not realize about the Nick Dacos thing, I must admit, but I don't trust this guy. Do not trust this guy. Bro be lurking around my house like a freak. Yeah, I kind of like Myers, to be honest. I've gone Thilthorpe as well. I feel like without Jeremy Howe, they're a bit exposed. But Payton, I didn't make it a Brekkie Club because I woke up so late, mate. That's no good. Yeah, I know. We'll hopefully see you at Brekkie Club on Friday as well. But probably a better chance for the popcorn, I think, or the tuna bowl. Hello, Jordan. How are you, my friend? Would you like to have brekkie with me on Saturday, mate? Luke, Shorty, Tizio Langers v Jack Watson on Friday night. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It should be interesting. It was probably the game of the finals last year. Every chance to be one of the games of the finals again, I'd say. Magpies, g'day, Shorty. 50 minutes ago, I clicked for advice, but learned about Shorty's beef with a 5-year-old. Hey, they just got lippy out of nowhere, man. I mean, these Tigers supporters, bro. Come on. Hello to Jack. Fine night, isn't it? Look, I'm thinking Tom Green instead of Callahan in the middle. He always gets the hard ball and has a good finals record. Thoughts? Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Look, he strikes me as a big game player. A lot of contested footy, of course, in finals. The only thing I'd say is Hawthorn don't mind a tag. And I think without McGuinness, Connor Nash is probably the one that may tag. And he is that type size for someone like Green. So it's so hard to get a read. It is really hard to get a read. Both have potential to go 150. Just going to have to weigh it all up and try and decide which one it is. But AFL is lame. That's harsh from Kurt. That is harsh. Look, gone Carl Amon as one of my backs. Feel like he showed he can handle the high pressure games after seeing the game against Brisbane. Look, he's a good user of the footy. Had a pretty consistent year. So, yeah, left field one. Not one that jumps off the page, but I don't mind it. Magpies, Shorty, hoping for at least one game to extra time. They haven't had one in a while. Yeah, that makes it just ultimate excitement, doesn't it? The extra time. So, yeah, I remember that. It was one Collingwood and West Coast. I reckon Port and West Coast maybe had one. So, yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool. Peyton, Daniel, be more nice to Zach because at least he can get. Wow, I have been roasted. Jesus Christ. I guess I'll just cry myself to sleep tonight, guys. It's all good. William, hey, mates, what's going on? How are you? Hits me with all the emojis. All the emojis. Hello, Jordan. How are you? It's been so long. Is that your boyfriend, Daniel? Oh, no, mate. He's my rival. That is part of the house prank war, and it is it's currently on. Who knows who is safe, really? But Carl has entered the chat, mate. What is going on? Short Dog, man of the people and proud member of the Dart Cameron Appreciation Society. Not exactly what that window has been doing to earn Shorty's wrath, but doubtless 125% deserved. You're a funny man. Carl, thoughts on Dan McStay dropping? Dan Menzel areas can't be many worse feelings out there than copping the jolt for Mason Cox. I know. Yeah, honestly, big surprise. Not going to lie. I kind of thought he was part of their fixture. I thought he was, I haven't watched him super close, I suppose, but just kind of thought he was a bit of a lock, really. So, yeah, I was surprised. Maybe they're thinking, Cox has done a little bit of it in finals before, but yeah, it feels like a risk to me. If you, Daniel, I want to tell you, I'm sorry, mate. Look, I'm just doing what I've been told, mate. I really am sorry. We've just been told Toasties exclusive to Wednesday and Friday, but we got plenty of other food for you, mate. Won't let you go hungry. William, Thursday tonight, AFL Adelaide Crows win. Yes, I think they'll get it done. I definitely think they'll get it done, mate. Pies travel pretty well, so I think they'll be competitive, but yeah, I'll be backing in the Crows for sure. Can the Pies stop the slump, or are we looking at a US Open style straight sets action? Got a lingering stench of rotting carcass about them. Yeah, I feel like they're the most likely to drop out in straight sets. I just can't see Adelaide, Brisbane, or Geelong doing it. Collingwood have probably had a bit of poor form over a journey. So, yeah, I think that's probably the play. The heater is absolutely pumping, my guys. Damn, the heater is pumping. That's crazy. Oh yeah, we answered that one. Peyton, go cry yourself to sleep. Wow. Asking for a toasty and also telling me to cry myself to sleep. Oh, it's a brutal world out there, guys. Harry, Daniel the Destroyer, Shorty the Short Man, Girlfriend Repeller. Did you buy Slim or Big Chance catch these Mondays? Exclusive football fireball episode with Kane Corns and David the Hot Man King. Yeah, I listened to it, mate. Look, they're in good form. And cannot wait for Fireball Friday, mate. It's going to be as big as ever with the finals lead up. Looking forward to it. But yeah, it's probably the best. It'd be my favorite radio show, I reckon. It's good stuff. Oh, Langers. What's going on, mate? How are you? Langers may have missed a bit, Daniel, but how are you seeing Friday play out? Huge game in context of finals. Winner has 1 foot in the grand final. Loser likely go through Adelaide. Yeah, for sure, mate. Look, I'm actually feeling fairly positive about it. I feel like we're pretty well set. Fitness-wise, pretty good, aside from a couple of things you mentioned. But Brisbane, I do feel like they are a little more underdone than we are, but they do have that finals performance, match hardened. We know what we're going to get from them. They've beaten us the last few times. So of course, there's a bit of wariness about them, but no, look, I go in relatively optimistic. I think we just need to shut down Zorko and Andrews as a key start. Of course, you'd love to shut down. They've got so many match winners, but I just think that drive that they give them, and Andrews he's killed us the last few times. So you definitely don't want to have to be going to Adelaide for a prelim. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. What are your confidence levels, Slangers? Give us a percentage. Hawksy, shorty, I'm eating pizza and thinking about Lions by 35. Come on, man. Get out of here, bro. Cats by 12, mate. Cats by 12. Luke, any teams you reckon that go out in straight sets? I think Collingwood are the most likely chance to. I really can't see the others doing it. But if I had to, I'm not necessarily saying they will, but I think Collingwood most likely. Hawksy, Peyton, go make your own toasties with your pocket money. Jesus, bit harsh. Peyton, mate, I'm broke. Can't get a job for another 3 months. That's fair. Well, look, hopefully you can just snare a job as soon as you do, mate. Luke, does Baz have a good game Friday night, or Brisbane take him out of the game? Look, I think I feel like Dunkley goes to Smith. But yeah, I think he will play well. He strikes me as a guy that likes the big stage. I feel like, yeah, he'll go well. But yeah, certainly it is tough to say where Dunkley goes and how defensively he does go. But yeah. Magpies, I wish I was a neutral for tomorrow night. Going to be a belter. Yeah, it will be a ripper. I can't wait to, finish work, come home, go around to my mate's place to watch it. It's going to be good, mate. Carl, thoughts on Bailey Smith, shorty? He was pretty upfront about some of the stuff he went through. Just shows players are only human. We could probably go easier on them than we do. Yeah, I thought it was incredible. Like, I know Smith he cops it a bit. People sort of like to hate on him. And, hey, he is a bit different sometimes. But I thought it was such a great offering. To be so open was fantastic, because a lot of people look up to him, and to see him speak so openly about, seeking help and being in a pretty bad way. Because you look at him and you go, he's a good-looking bloke, he's good at footy, he's got cash, he'd do whatever he wants. So isn't it crazy to think that even him, like a guy with so much going on, can still be affected by that stuff? So it just goes to show that it's not necessarily what you have, but we can all go through that stuff. Luke, did you watch the Legends game on Thursday night or All-Australian? I went with the All-Australian, mate. I flicked over a couple of times, but I must admit, I don't know. The Legends game, it was okay, but I probably couldn't quite get around. Like, it was funny and entertaining for a little bit, but I probably prefer the All-Australian, a bit more serious and a bit more interested in that. But it looked like they got a pretty good crowd, though, at the Legends. Hunter, can't believe I'm late for shorties. You're a bad man. Collingwood out in straight sense. Giants going to rip them apart. Wow. Look, I wouldn't be disappointed if they did. Harry. Oh, Jesus. These boys are loose, I tell you. They are loose as. Carl. Shorty, all over the new Russ energy drinks as a mixer or more a line and length operator with a cheeky cruiser and a bit of Suntory action. Yeah, can't say I have, mate. I've been enjoying the hard-rated orange, mate. I have definitely been enjoying that. So, yeah, it's the Suntory. Had some difficult nights on that, but Luke, no quiz tonight. Didn't have no footy on the weekend, and yeah, I just thought we'll pump out a few more videos for SuperCoach Finals as opposed to the quiz. So yeah, no quiz tonight. We'll probably go through here till, I don't know, 8:30 or 8:40, see how we're going. Lang is pretty 50-50 right now, hard to say. Yeah, I think that's fair. I probably tend to agree. you're just going to get along and barrack as hard as you can, really, mate. That's all we can do. Harry, Max Holmes is the key to Geelong. I reckon both times in the last 2 finals, he's done a hammy and the game changed. Yeah, for sure. We started to get beat up around the ball last year. It cost us the game. Yeah, 100%. Like the game absolutely, as you say, changed when he went off. And he's had some huge finals. He was huge against Port. He was huge against Brisbane for the first 2.5 quarters or whatever it was. So he's probably the one player. Bailey Smith has added to this, but Max Holmes can really break the lines and really take the game away from you. We don't have many players like that, so I think that's why he's so important. But Jack Keita Lions win, put Ryan Lester on Cameron. Well, yeah, he actually does probably suit him. I think he has done the job on him. You'd probably know a bit better than me, but yes, he does probably struggle with those, like Dane Rampy, those sort of medium types that just stick with him wherever he goes. Can't really lose him as much. 2 seconds ago, Carl Meany, we could probably go easier on them. Next comment, calls a player. Oh, is this that comment? Is it? Yeah, here we go. Who will be staging for free kicks off Golem? Neil. Oh, Jackie Watson. He hasn't taken that comment well. He's fired back immediately. Peyton, Daniel, get faster at reading comments. You took too long messing around with the F and heater. Jesus, tough crowd tonight, guys. Tough crowd. I mean, my house was under attack. Man. Harry, did you see Rankin's interview? And if so, thoughts? I heard his statement or his release of what he said. I haven't heard if there are any questions and back and forth, but yeah, I mean, that's all you can do, isn't it? All you can do is own it, be accountable. He seemed pretty genuine about it, but yeah, he'll pay the price. And I think anyone can come out and apologize and read and say that. He's got to back it up with his actions and be better, So, yeah, it's good that he did come out and he seemed pretty remorseful. But Hawksy, which Morris Finance staff member got man of the best young player? Yeah, that was pretty weird. Like, I don't know. Like, how did we not have some sort of, reasoning or limitation to it that there's an age limit? What's going on there? Very, very strange. Luke tried to watch both at once. It was bloody hard, I bet. Was more interested in the All-Australian, though. Dave Hughes made me laugh a bit in the Legends. Yeah, I think probably the Legends game probably appeals slightly more to maybe that younger teenage audience as well, like a few influencers and a few, they want to be entertaining and scoring, So I think there's a place for it. It's a bit of fun, but I didn't catch too much of it. Harry, thoughts on Sam McClure calling Mason Cox a top 3 ruck in the game? Even Mitch Cleary. What? What do you mean? Like, he could not have been serious. Top 3 ruck in the game. He hasn't even been playing. He's not even a ruck. Like, yes, he rucks, but he's more so made his craft as a forward. I'm going to have to look into that. That's outrageous. Hunter, Max Holmes on pig string watch. No way I'm risking him SuperCoach Finals. Well, fair play, but look, he hasn't done an injury all year with his hamstring, so there's no look, I guess he's been injured in finals before, but I'll back him in, mate. Payton, too bad, so sad. Sounds like a skill issue to me, Daniel. Just get better so your house isn't under attack. Mate, I'm trying to get better. But I don't know. Look, I responded with me prank recently. I get the sense there's a response coming our way. So don't know what they have in store, but I get the feeling, yeah, it could be happening soon. So we'll see how we go. Luke, there were no questions in the Rankin Airport press conference. Only went for 2 minutes max. Not going to lie, it was hard to watch. Yeah, I think those things, they can be tough, like having to front up and that. He's got no choice but to do that. But yeah, he'll probably be relieved that it's done and dusted and he can just serve his time and get on with it. But Josh, the best young player award is done because it goes to the best second-year player. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, even to see Harley Reid third, I was like, had a good first year, but his second year, yeah, bit strange. And then they have like best young player and best first-year player. Like, weird one. They might review a few of the rulings, I reckon. Luke, what did you make of the All-Australian? What did you make of the All-Australian team? Yeah, the night seemed all right. I mean, Jackie Rewald had a couple of moments where he was just stumbling through. But, yeah, the team, I thought, yeah, look, couldn't argue much with the team. I kind of thought Cal Wilkie should have been in the team. He wasn't even in the squad. I probably would have had Josh Battle out of the team, but I didn't agree with the All-Australian captain going to Cameron. That I know their thought process behind it, and they've done it with like Franklin and Hawkins and that sort of thing. But I'd prefer it to go to the best captain. Like I really felt like Noah Anderson, Dawson, and Bont and Andrews, like a few others were pretty harshly done by to not get recognised with the captaincy because we've got some great captains in there. Peyton, womp, get better at pranks, Daniel. Hey, I reckon my pranks were good the other day. I filled up some cups of water, put them behind their doors. Mate, it was good pranks, but I just don't know. Don't know what's next. Be interesting to see. Hunter, Short Tuck, what's your next move in the prank war? Well, they're most likely watching, so I cannot reveal that. But yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Langers, Rewalt, and Howie were horrible on awards night. Seriously, Fox has been a letdown this year with the new broadcast rights. Langers is like the leader of the I Hate Mark Howard fan club. He can't stand him. You know my thoughts on Jack Rewalt. I think it's a big call for him to host something like that, I would have thought. But, or not host it, but be a main guy, yeah. Bit of a car crash at times. But I must admit, I thought Howie was pretty good with the Bailey Smith stuff and having a pivot there. Like, I don't know. I didn't mind Howie's work there, but you can tell me otherwise. You mean Jack and Mark? Yeah, the old first namers. Langers, the best bit from Howie was when Baz shot. Yeah, well, there you go. Asking him real questions. Howie great on the Howie games, not the scripted stuff. Yeah, fair play. And I think you're right. Like, that's him in his wheelhouse, isn't it? When he's in that sort of diving deeper podcast type of mode. But, he can get a bit painful on the call sometimes. Peyton, that's a basic and boring prank. Wow. Well, give me your feedback. What prank should I do? Harry, Peyton, and Ty. Let's just remember that there are some younger people in the chat, so let's not get too loose and certainly not pointed at them. Look, I was surprised Battle was in the team. Vice captain went to Dawson, so why didn't he get the captain for the All-Australian? Baffles me a bit. Even Cameron was surprised. Yeah, exactly. And I think I know they've done it as a bit of a I could sort of understand it for Franklin, and felt Hawkins was a bit strange, but Jezza, it just didn't make sense to me. Yeah. How do you rate Howie calling games? Probably not one of my favorites. Look, he gets a bit cliche, and I just don't know. I don't know if he's got the best voice. You know, when his voice gets upper range, I don't know if it's just, and he can't help that, of course, but he just gets a bit screamy, in the stands, but he's all right. I don't hate him as much as Langers, but he's not my favorite caller, but I'm also not turning it off. Peyton, we do Harry because he won't make me a toasty. When you've got guys like Chief just sitting there, it should be a prestigious night, not a shoot the shot night. Yeah. Best on ground. Oh, best on ground. Fuck. That is probably the worst show they've ever done. An absolute disaster. Harry, Daniel, out of concerns for your safety, drink your water. Cheers, mate. We're just sipping away, guys. Shock and stuff. Hunter, are you playing NFL SuperCoach? You can't be any worse than AFL SuperCoach. You wouldn't think, mate, but I know nothing about NFL, so imagine how bad I can go there. But honestly, I enjoy having the break. Definitely won't be doing that. But Harry, shorty, make the guy a toasty, mate. It's not that hard. Peyton is a girl, actually, but yes, I think she's followed up with that. For real, thanks, Harry, a girl, by the way. Clarification there. Hunter, Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. Luke, when Jezza says he has never captained a team, that explains everything. Yeah, and just kind of makes me think, like, yes, we're honouring Jezza for a longer sustained success, but what if like Noah Anderson or Jordan Dawson never get a chance to be in that captain conversation ever again? That they might only have 1 year where they could be the All-Australian captain, and they've been snubbed for Jezza. And I love Jez, but I thought it was unfair. Sorry, Peyton, all good. Look, mate, don't worry. We won't let you go hungry, mate. Come find me. We'll get you something. Can't be a toasty, but we'll get you something. I'm just doing what I'm told. Shorty doesn't run the place, Maybe when Shorty's principal or something, but that ain't yet. I just read your text, Jack. So true. So true. Look, what are we? 8:26. Look, we might go for another 10 or so minutes, so feel free to chuck any questions through. Peyton C and VC this week. Yeah, she's been in fine form, absolutely shredding me, mate. Langers, Best Young Player Award can easy be Best Emerging Player Award to celebrate mid-season draftees. Oh, yeah, mature age players, which we'll see more of. Yeah, I think that's not a bad call. And I think it should be based around the season. Like, I thought it was weird it was based over 2, I believe. It sort of felt strange to me, but Lukey boy, answer honestly, who do you prefer, Kelly Underwood or Howie? I do prefer Howie, and that's not trying to be a Kelly Underwood hater. I do genuinely feel like she makes a lot of mistakes, and I do find it hard to listen to. They're not, either of them aren't really my favourites. I like listening to both of them talk about footy. I just don't particularly like them as callers, I must admit. Peyton, Daniel, if you make me a toasty, I won't be mean for a week. Mate, only 1 week. Gee whiz. Look, unfortunately, my hands are tied. We've had the information put down to us. Toasties Wednesday, Friday. I'm sorry, I do not make the rules. Langers, Tom Stewart, and Tim Kelly winning Best Young Player in 2018-2019. Did they? Right. Yeah, it's a strange sort of award, I think. Harry Daniel for the emotional distress caused, I believe, that she should be compensated with 2 to 5 toasties. Look, mate, Friday Brekkie Club. We'll do plenty. We'll be doing plenty. J2, good evening, greatest of shakes. I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you, bro? Great to see you pop into the chat, my friend. Yeah, valid point, Hawksy. Langers, Lukey boy, I think Kelly is in the same basket as Howie. I actually really enjoy when she's on the desk during the analysis stuff. Yeah, I agree. I think she gets targeting because she's female. Yeah, I think you're right. Look, unfortunately, people do just purely base their assessment on because she's a female. There are people who do still hate on that stuff. Yeah, like I said before, I actually don't think she's the most accurate caller, and I just don't think she's the greatest commentator. Just in her craft, nothing to do with gender, but I do feel like I used to listen to her on the radio and she talks about that sort of stuff, talking footy, I quite enjoy. Hunter, Shorty, let Peyton cut your hair next time. I'm going to stay away from that one. Langers also has the shrill voice at times, which she can't help. Does make some wild mistakes sometimes, but BT does too. Oh, BT is a shocker. Yeah, and you know my thoughts, Langers, on JB. The most, just dot point mechanical caller sometimes. Yeah, so this is certainly not a male-female thing. There are some shocking callers around there. Oh, hey, Jono. G'day, legend. How are you going? I'm well, mate. How are you? Been a while. How's things? Luke, yeah, I agree, Langers. That's just the sad facts about it. For Kelly, yeah, she makes heaps of mistakes. But the amount of people targeting her is awful. Yeah, that's a fair point, mate. J2, my apologies. Sorry, Mr. Short. Hope you're well on this fly on Wednesday night. Regards, J2. Yeah, mate. Very clean cut. Very clean cut. Nah, be yourself, mate. It's okay. Be yourself. Jay, Shorty, how are you again? is the code for the Kahoot out yet. Don't actually have a Kahoot this week, mate. We had no footy this weekend and I just didn't get onto it, my guy. So I do apologize, but we'll be back with some finals Kahoot next week. But Hunter Shorty would love Kelly. It's getting loose. Jono, I hope you have been keeping well. You too, mate. You too. Hope you're traveling nicely, mate. You'd be happy with the Saints getting pretty active. Norton or Child. One of the classic questions, eh? Lang, as we've discussed, Shorty, big fan of Corbin Middlemass, who's joined Fox this year. And Jess Webster, I think, is the best female commentator out there. She's awesome. She did the Triple M call, NASCAR. Yeah, that was a good call, wasn't it? Yeah, Corbin's, he'd be one of my favorites. And he's a good example. His voice, sometimes the commentator, and you can't help it, but sometimes they just have a voice for it. I mean, Dennis Committee, amazing craft, amazing voice. But, gee, he had a lot to work with that voice, didn't he? And I think Corbin's the same. I think he's one of my favorites to listen to. And, yeah, it was a good call of the NASCAR for sure. I'm going well. Played golf a few weeks ago and an amazing round. Really, what are we talking? What'd you shoot, mate? What'd you shoot? Luke, and people never hate on BT, but everyone does for Kelly. The only good and funny bit about BT is running Brian. Yeah, look, he can be funny when he's off the cuff and that sort of thing, but he makes a hell of a lot of mistakes. And I think he overdoes the dramatization, and he actually has a good voice for it. He has that natural personality, but I think he's almost become like a caricature of himself. You know, it's almost like he had a brand and then he really dove into it, and he's this really vocal guy. You know, it's too much sometimes, I reckon. Peyton, Daniel, I'm gonna put posters all over the school bullying you. Wow, this is really turned pretty spiteful. Daniel, it's not that hard. I just want fucking toasty. I'm sorry, mate. I'm just doing what I'm told. We'll talk tomorrow, mate. We'll talk tomorrow, all right? Well, I'm sure we'll be able to come to a middle ground, all right? Jake, all good, legends. Are you going to the game Friday? Good luck for the Cats and Lions. Thanks, mate. I am. I will be there. Yeah, a bit nervous, mate. A bit nervous, but thank you for the good luck. J2, let me know your thoughts. I think Jared is better on radio than TV. Jared Waitley, are we talking? Yeah, look, I suppose I watched Jared and listened to him a bit on both. Yeah, I don't know. I think he probably is better on radio because he's so descriptive and purposeful with his words, and you have to be to paint that picture on radio without the visual. So I just wonder whether he slightly changes his approach too with the visual medium as opposed to the radio. But yeah, one of the best with his words for sure. Langus, Corbin and Jason Papalia are the best underrated callers. 100%. And like, some people be like, who? But you'd know their voices. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know why we stick with the same old guys for so long. Like, change it up. Gosh. Jono, 96 off the stick. That's pretty good, mate. That's pretty good. What, you got a handicap these days, or? J2, I'm off. BT, not really a fan anymore. No worries, mate. I'll see you later, my guy. Good to see you, mate. Have a good week. Jason Bennett is really good. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, that's the guy. Peyton, I'm raging. I'm just... Oh, Peyton, I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, okay? We'll talk tomorrow. Yes, Whaley. Yeah, well, hopefully I answered that one for you. Luke, JB, good kick, goal, very basic. He has probs said that during commentary heaps. Yeah, and every time, there's your siren. You know, it's just, yeah, no good. Hawksy, yep, we covered that. Langers, Bennett is great too, yep. Make the VFL fun to watch when he's on. Alistair Nicholson, also very solid. So have the tools ready for the big changeover soon. Yeah, bye BT and JB. Yeah, I agree, mate. And there's a guy on fellow on Triple M. They call him the People's Caller. Can't remember his name. He's not bad, though. There's a few good radio commentators. Yeah, maybe they don't want to transition to TV, but yeah, there's some good ones. Daniel, I'm going to get Zach to bash you. And here he is. He pops up. Oh, thankfully, I can sleep peacefully. Goodness me. Langers, I'll never forget side bottom kicking the seal in the grand fight. JB, wowee. Yeah, that was an all-time stinker, wasn't it? Just one of the biggest moments ever, and he hits a wowee. Handicap at 27. This time last year was 35.5. That's pretty good. And I reckon like 27 is not bad, to be honest. Just to even like consistently be going under 100 is solid. Golf's a bloody hard game. Luke, Jared has only commentated one game exclusive to Fox. Yeah, I know he does Friday night games, but Seven does them too. Yeah. Look, I love Jared. I'm probably biased. Peyton, please, I want a toasty. We will review this discussion tomorrow, but tuna cup, popcorn, anyone? J2. No, I'm not going. Oh, good. I was like, gee, he wasn't around for long. Was saying I've gone off BT. His call. Yeah, I used to really like BT back in the day because he didn't overdo it. Where now I just think he overdoes it, I reckon. I can send a toast in the form of a JPEG file. Hunter, short, are you going to spit? No, never. Oh gosh. Shorty's copping it tonight, guys. Nah, not Chua. So he's the stats guy. Denner. Baz? Is it Baz Denner or something like that? Yeah, someone will know it. Yeah, no. Let me look it up. Baz Denner Triple M or something like that. Barry Denner. Yeah, Barry Denner. He's pretty good. That can't be a real name. Oh, surely you're going to defend that, Zach. Harry Shorty, does Movember mean a fresh start? Yeah, mate, it does. I'm going to have to shave this off. Fresh start, bro. It's going to be weird. It is going to feel weird. Jono, can we have a game of golf sometime soon, Shorty? Yeah, mate, look, I haven't played for a while. Maybe over summer. Let us know what a good course is, my guy. Langers, have you been refining your pickleball skills? Ooh, I haven't had it. When did I hit last? Thursday? Actually had a good paddle. Like, I reckon I'll buy this one. It was bloody good, but we'll have to have a hit soon. Yes, Barry Denner. That's the one. Peyton, guys, stop attacking me. This is mine and Daniel's little joke. Calm down. Yeah, don't worry. Me and Peyton, we know that we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Magpies, yeah, it's Spaz. Something, yeah, cool. Barry Denner. J2, if you shave, that means you'll have one. Oh boy, you're a dangerous operator, mate. Hunter Shorty, when are you teaming up with? Oh boy, absolutely loose content. Now, what will be? I reckon, yeah, last few days of October, we'll get rid of it. Please don't hate me. Oh, you're a funny man. During the holidays, I'm not sure, mate. I'll definitely be going to a few finals and possibly away for a couple of days down the coast, but see what we can do. Peyton Hazak, you're my boyfriend, don't be mean. Oh, Peyton. Now we're just getting out of control. Magpies, you've been watching US Open. Yeah, I know. Look, I haven't. It's largely because it is. Yeah, it's a shocking time slot, isn't it? Demon's been going pretty well. He's into the quarters, I think, but yeah, I don't keep up with it much because it is just it's just at a shocking time, isn't it? Joshua, are you doing? Goodness gracious. You're funny guys. Bring on SuperCoach Finals. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, they are good options for sure, mate. And SuperCoach Finals should be a bit of fun, I reckon. Got my team sorted. We are hopefully getting a small bit of redemption. We will see. Might do a few more questions, guys, and then we might rock and roll. J2, keen as for Friday. My two best mates are Brizzy and Cats fans, who I'm going with. So keen. Wow. Oh, you're going to the game. Nice, mate. Whereabouts you sitting? I might see you, bro. I am. Hawksy, I don't even know who you are. Yeah, let's just remember, I don't know everyone's ages, but I do know there are a couple of students in here. So let's just keep that in mind. But I just... Oh, Joshua. God help us. Magpies Demon playing 25th seed in the quarters. Okay. And then Sinner. Yeah, that'd be huge. Who's the 25th seed? Oh, you feel like he'd be a pretty good chance, but Sinner, that is going to be tough. Good to see Cal Toomey make a bit of a transition to TV this year, even though it is only on Footy Classified. Yeah, I agree. He's good. He's a good operator, I reckon. I think he'll be one of those guys that's just around for years and years, I reckon. J2, yeah, sitting in the members. Hello. I think I'm in it's ground level M50 something. I can't quite remember, but forward pocket sort of areas. So I don't think so, but I'll see. Jono, I find it interesting the players' positions are more than likely going to be what they are next year. So Flanders. Yeah, good point. We do get a bit of an insight, don't we? So couple of changes, and that's a good point. If Flanders gets a trade or a change in role, he'll be a very popular pick. Peyton Daniel, you forget we say worse shit than these comments. Yeah. Oh, yes, I know. That is true. We talk some shit at school. We do talk some shit at school. Dave Rowan umpiring. Oh, he's not umpiring, really? Right. I thought he was one of the best. J2, feel bad for Saints buying all these players for overs. They won't do anything with it. Look, I think they need to go out and source a few. Obviously, yeah, is DeConing worth all that? Probably not, but I do think they have to do something. Try and become a bit more destination club. Luke, hopefully soon we see Cal Toomey commentating. Yeah, that'd be cool. Don't know if he's ever dabbled in the commentary style. I think maybe a bit of a special comments kind of guy. Peyton is telling me off for saying, please send help. Oh, you guys will be all right. You'll be okay. Yeah, it could be worth a shout. He's had a very good year. He's a very nice rebounder for sure. J2, how many years have you been held back at school to still have these mates from school? You're a funny man, J2. You're a funny man. All right, guys. Look, we might wrap that up. I am going to go watch a few footy shows. And yeah, I think we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back next week. I think we'll go live every Wednesday until the footy season finishes. So yeah, stay tuned for a few. Well, we got the preview up for the finals at the moment. Got a few TikToks coming along as well. And we'll have the quiz back next week. Quiz will be back. We'll have footy over the weekend. We'll get the quiz back. So good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all your support. Appreciate the comments. It's a bit of fun. Not a stack of too much serious conversation at the moment, but I do have a bit of fun with you. It's a good bit of banter. We do enjoy it. But yeah, time to smash a Milo, guys. I'll see you all soon. Have a good week. Go Cats for Friday night. Enjoy the finals, guys. Catch you later.